Hello everybody, welcome back to the next part of Space Quest 1, the Sarian encounter. So I got a handful of things I want to go over with you. Just between videos I was doing some researching and reading, things like that. So I went ahead and farmed up the Buckazoids from the slot machine, just because the whole process is totally random. Just whether you win or not, like playing slot machines are. But then there's the added thing of you can randomly just get a laser shot in your chest and kills you. That's what turns this guy. I'll go back out here and show you. That's what vaporizes this guy. It's not that he ran out of money. He just got bad luck and got the laser. So I want to get ZZ Top back in here. Blues Brothers. Here we go. So I'll watch him here. He'll eventually get it. It's unfortunate for him. But yeah, it took me a good while. I had to save scum again. Man, save scumming I guess originated from Sierra games, huh? So that was the only way I could like get through it. And once you max out at 250, I'll explain a little further what I did here. I did saves and loads. He just got vaporized, so he just got the laser, and then this little iRobot Roomba comes and sweeps him up. So I'll show you here. Got my normal death save and all that down here. I had a save at the slot machine, and then I made an RNG slot save, and then the 250 is when I got the max. This was just to put me at this point, save already ready to go. And then as I won and kept getting closer to that 250 every time I did really good, I would save over this RNG slot and then gamble, and if it didn't do good I would just instantly reload this RNG slot, do it again until I hit the ceiling of 250. So it took a good while. It's just total RNG. Like I sat there for like, it probably took me a good 10 maybe 15 minutes before I maxed out. I want to go look at the machine once he gets done. All you have to do is walk into this thing too. Some things in these games you don't have to actually say, like, you know, look at a slot machine. You don't have a good view. It appears to be an electronic slot machine, but if you just want to use it, you just walk into it. Sorry, the machine is currently out of order. Please come again. Yeah, so 250 is all you can get. And if I look at my inventory, the Buckazoid is a flat piece of precious alien metal. You have 250. So I just spared you that. Let me take a sip of drink. And mentioning ZZ Top here, I just wanted to say that ZZ Top, who's performing the song Sharp Dressed Man, they actually sued Sierra for doing this, for putting them in the game and you know, imitating that song. At this point, you're watching this video obviously, so it's up on YouTube, but I was curious when I uploaded this one, as well as the Blues Brothers song, if it was going to trip any copyright on YouTube, but it didn't, so I didn't have to edit it out. I could leave it in. But yeah, they actually sued them. There's a handful of other people that have sued Sierra for a lot of things they did back in these games, especially, I would say, Space Quest. I think Scott Murphy and Mark Crow, they took more risks, I would say, in what they said and what they showed. It's kind of almost like, you know, if the South Park creators made a video game, you know, it would be Space Quest. And yeah, the song Sharp Dressed Man, or the album it was on, It came out 3 years before Space Quest 1, so it was still a pretty hot song. I mean, it's still a freaking badass song. And the video, they're just ZZ Top's awesome. Go check them out on YouTube if you don't know who they are. And I read online in this version of the game, the EGA version, it alternates between ZZ Top, Blues Brothers, and whoever those generic aliens are. I couldn't even find out the song the aliens were playing. But I read something that said Madonna performs, but not in this version. It seemed like it was referring to the VGA remake Sierra did, but I'm not familiar enough to know if that's true. So when we do play that game, we'll just have to see. But allegedly she's in there, but that's really confusing because, like, if they get sued in this game for having ZZ Top, then why would they try to put Madonna in the remake? So we'll see about that. What else? Oh, and I did go back. I looked at Tiny. I talked to Tiny again and found out the ship that we need. I already know which one it is, but it costs 214 buckazoids, and we have to buy a droid. And it's going to cost us, let me add this up here real quick. So 214 for the ship. And then I'm going to say, see, screwed my calculator up. 214 plus, I think it's 45 for the droid or 36 with the coupon. But I don't know where you get the coupon. So that would be 259 if we got the ship and the droid at full price. So 214, it'd be 9 over what we have, plus if we got it on the coupon for 36, it'd be 250, which is exactly what we have. So we're gonna have to figure this out. All right. So that's the ship and the droid, and then there's a few things outside I wanted to show you. Go ahead and make a death save. Go back over to, let's try to go up. Turn the sound back on. Yeah, I'll try to turn the sound off whenever it's annoying. I don't think I ever looked at the ship, so there we go. This is actually not a bad looking ship. It appears to be a Dralian model cruiser. They have a reputation for quickness and reliability. You're surprised that someone or something of Tiny's caliber would be carrying it. Check my recording. Yeah, I'm recording. So this is the ship we want to buy. Tiny's not always around. Okay, let me speed it up a little here. There's Tiny. He's following me now. But yeah, I'll cut out annoying music. I mean, it's not annoying, you know, it's just annoying when it loops after, like, you know, 6 seconds for eternity. And it is high-pitched, and I am adjusting the equalizer of the audio in these gameplay videos for this game to try to dull out that really high-pitched sound that the game has. So if you come back here, if you remember, we found this powder right here on the ground. Look, powder. There's a strange pile of very fine white powder here. It's original. Its origin puzzles you. It has a strange burnt smell to it. So what this is this is the vaporized powder from the guy getting lasered at the slot machine. The vacuum sweeps it up and then dumps it out this window, and it just falls out back. I just realized that, like, when I was editing the last video, that's what that was coming from. And then up by this droid's BS, I think it is. Yeah, there's supposed to be like extra buckazoids. Let me slow the game down. extra buckazoids around here. Look, ground. It's quite sandy down here. There's sandy down there. It might be on the other side because you can't go past this. It may be on the other side. There's supposed to be like 5 buckazoids or something extra. Let's see if I could find it. I don't know how we're going to come up with all the money we need. Standing against protective. Look around. There's a building to the east. Pretty sure I read that. Hidden coin by Droid RS. But I don't know exactly where. Look. Coin? Don't understand coin. Oh. Okay. He's just looking at it from our inventory. Okay. Where is it? Look. Ground. Like you can't see it. I have to look it up online again. I mean, that's if I'm even typing the right command. Let me reference my guide that I have. It's supposed to be though, so like if you bet all your money on the slot machine and you run out of money, you can come over here and get 5 or 6 and at least try to build your money back up again. Okay. Okay, depending. Okay, the goal here is to win enough money to buy a spaceship for using the slot machine. As always, gambling is risky, so you can always also lose all of the money you are carrying. It is highly advisable to save the game every time you manage to increase the money you have, which is what I did. The slot machine also has a special reward for 3 skulls, which is death. Depending on the game version you have, there may be a second chance available. If you lose all your money and have forgotten to save, go to the left side of Droid's BS. Okay, let's just start walking there. And search the ground. There, you should be able to find 5 buckazoids, which you can use as a last resort to continue if you have lost all the money in the inventory. It is possible to play the slot machine more carefully using smaller bets, or be more risky by having larger bets. To get the game done as fast as possible, highest possible bets are recommended, but ultimately the end result will be the same. When you keep winning and have at least 250 buckazoids, the slot machine will break down. You will have all the money you need, and you can exit the bar using the door on the left. Okay. So, search ground. Look gourd. Look ground. So like... Like where could it possibly be? He did say something that was kind of confusing in the guide here. He said, depending on the game version you have, there may be a second chance available if you lose all your money and have forgotten to save. Go to the left side of Droid's BS and search the ground. So maybe I don't have the version. What happens if I just keep going left? Where does that go? To the ship. Yeah, I know I'm standing against the protective barrier. You speed it up. Just trying to spam the command. Letting him walk forward a little bit, and I'm pressing F3 to bring up the same thing I typed, which is look around, and I'm letting him move a little bit as I do it. I don't think I can find that. There's no way to know. Okay. So, let's see if I have anything else I wanted to mention to you. Nope. So the ship was... Let's go over there again. Let's make a save, actually. See if we can get Tiny to come up here again. She got out the thrust guy. I could use 214. So we do have 250. So that's 214, like I said it was. And then 45 or 36 with a coupon. We need a coupon, but we don't have a coupon. Where are we supposed to get a coupon? Let's go in here and talk to this dude again. Welcome to Droids BS, the finest emporium for mechanized beings in the quadrant. We have a complete line of droids for any purchase imaginable. Well, almost any. All top of the line, but I suppose you would probably be interested in our sale items. Please walk this way. It's that white and red droid that we want. I don't know how you know that's the one you want, but it is the one we want. 45 for it, 36 with a coupon. I got it from some gambling type who is required to pay up or perish. The guide says, though, that we'll have all that we need with the 250. I think it said that. Just scanning back a little bit. I hope there wasn't any Buckazoids in that pod. The seat. Nothing in this guide here said that you should get any from there. I wonder if there was any. Maybe they added that in the remake. Just scanning. Seeing if I missed any Buckazoids. We got 30 from selling to that guy. Let's just go try. Let's go buy the ship. See what happens. What is this? We call that one, oh, the Peacemaker. Yeah, the thing in the middle. Let's just go try to buy the ship over here. See what happens. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to come from that direction. Okay, let's pull him over here. By ship. I tell you, I think you've made a wise decision. She's a beauty. The keys are in her. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to come back and tell us about them. It's been a heck of a pleasure doing business with you. Oh, by the way, you're going to need a droid to help you fly that thing. Well, good luck. Come again. Let's just try to get in it. Get in the ship. You need to be closer to the middle of the ladder. Okay. Okay. Look around. Look in ship. You learn nothing new through this act. Look at console. Looking at the inside of the ship, you notice there are no controls here. Just a button marked load. Tiny must have been serious when he said you would need a droid to fly it. Press load. You don't have a droid to load. Okay. Get out of ship. Okay, make another death save. So now we have how many buckazoids? 36. But that's not enough to get the droid unless we have a coupon, and I don't know how to get the coupon. Let's try to talk to this dude again. That model is ideal for flight systems operations. It will pilot any modern fighter or cruiser, and it is one of the most experienced droids we carry. I only asked 45 buckazoids for it, 36 with a coupon. I've got it from some gambling type who was required to pay up or perish. So buy droid. Oops. Using your discount coupon, you have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. What? Hold on now. We're going to restore that death save. I don't have a coupon. What coupon? Okay, I gotta Google that. That's weird. Space Quest 1, where is coupon for droid? The fun is you can actually use these coupons in the game. What? When buying your droid at Droids BS, Roger will give one of the coupons automatically. But in the bar, you have to type give the coupon. For your trouble, you'll receive 5 buckazoids and a Coronian ale from the bartender. What? Oh. I remember this now. I mean, I didn't have this Space Quest 1 like when it was new. I'm just reading an article here. Just a moment. Included in the box of the original release of Space Quest 1 EGA are 2 coupons, like golden tickets or something from like Willy Wonka. One for the Droids BS store and the other one for the Oasis bar. Or just the bar. The fun is you can actually use these coupons in the game when buying your droid at Droids BS. Roger will give one of the coupons automatically, but if in the bar, you have to type give the coupon. For your trouble, you'll receive 5 Buckazoids. Okay, sweet. I wish it would, like, indicate that. How are you supposed to know that, per se? These coupons aren't included in most collections and budget releases. Just looking at pictures of them. Oh, that's really cool. I'm looking at this on the SpaceQuest.net site, and I'm looking under SpaceQuest 1 Fun Facts EGA version, and that's where I'm seeing this. And there's pictures, there's little screenshots of these coupons, what they actually looked like. That's really cool. Okay, sorry. Get back to the game here. So yeah, for some way or another, you're supposed to know I'll speed this up. You're supposed to know that you have those, I guess. Okay. Okay. Normal. Let me see if I can do this. Look, coupon. For more information, refer to coupons enclosed in package. Okay. Interesting. Buy droid. Using your discount coupon, you have made a relatively decent purchase of a pre-owned sale item. Okay, so now he'll just follow us. Probably should make a save. Not a restore. We'll call it Got Droid. And I'll make a death save. Alright. He's not actually in our inventory. Look, droid. There's nothing I can tell you that the salesman hasn't already. Talk to droid. Hello, Ping. I'm a Model QR7 pilot droid. I have navigated many different kinds of ships to many different worlds. Buzz, click, and have acquired much flight knowledge from my travels. I am most anxious to serve you, sir. Click. I hope you find my services satisfactory. My, but that's a smart-looking flight suit you have on. It sure feels good to be out of that stuffy metal market. Click. I thought I was doomed to sit there and rest away. People say I talk too much. Do you think I talk too much? I don't think I talk too much. Beep. I'm going to shut up now. We need to go back into the bar. Just hope the droid will go everywhere with us. He's stuck on the powder. So let's go back in here. How much money do we even have? We don't have any money. So... But we can give him a coupon. Turn this off. We can give him a coupon. Give coupon. What'll it be? I got beer and it's 2 buckazoids. Give coupon. You have one of those coupons, huh? Here's your 5 buckazoids and your free beer. Enjoy. Sweet, got beer. This is a vessel of that acrid yet buoyant Caronian ale. Drink beer. The beer tastes like carbonated Zippel sweat. However, considering recent events, you could learn to love it. Did he drink it? I guess. There was no animation. So we got 5 buckazoids. Talk to man. Buy beer. That'll be $2. Thank you very much. Come again. Drink beer. Gulp, gulp. Thought there was animation for it. Just have to wait for him to come back over. Nope. Buy beer. Drink beer. As you sip another of the odd brews, you overhear someone at the bar speaking. There I was, crushing through sector HH, when I spot this blip on the scanner. So I head toward it, you see, and right there in front of me sits the Deltar. It's just sitting there. My heart starts hyperwarping on me. I figure my milliseconds are numbered. All I can think of doing is getting my craft out of there. So I'm reaching for the throttle. All of a sudden there's this incredible flash of light, you see. And just like that, this little planetoid explodes into a ball of fire. I tell you, I've never seen anything like it. I mauled the throttle and got out of there quick, you bet. Okay. So the HH. Talk to man. No one seems willing to acknowledge your presence. Maybe they're not too fond of humanoids. And yeah, you don't want to buy any more beer. Not that we need to. We still have like 1. We can't buy any anyway, so we need at least 2 to buy any. So I'll make a new save here. Had beer. And we'll stop this video here, guys. I really appreciate you watching. We've already got 128 points. I think we're a little bit more than already halfway through the game. No, I don't want any beer. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.